So we're here with Arden Hoffman, VP Global Head of People at Dropbox. So we'll just jump in. That's an interesting title. What does a VP of People do?
Yeah, so what any kind of VP of People or HR does is we are kind of responsible for a number of things. And the way that I look at it is, one, we help maintain and build a culture. So by that it means recruiting people, bringing them in, making sure we have great human beings coming into the company and that they're performing well once they get here. Second thing is building leaders. So that comes through training and developing, but also making sure that people have the right jobs, the right careers, the right career paths. And third thing is really working with Dropboxers or any of the leadership within any company to kind of make sure that we're treating our employees well, that they're happy when they come, that they have the right benefits, that they have the right they have the right pay, that they feel rewarded and recognized when they come into the office. So it's kind of those three things: building leaders, building culture, and then building up Dropboxers.
Obviously, diversity and inclusion are really important to Dropbox. So why is it important for the tech sector to keep pushing those areas?
What's great about the tech industry is it is all about innovation and doing things differently, right? And you see that represented in so many different ways. You see it in the way people dress when they come into work, right? There's no more suits, right? You don't have to wear suits. If you do, people think you're either looking for a job or you don't belong there. And you see it in the way that we treat employees, right? Whether it's the food or the benefits or just the kind of more casual environment. Tech thinks differently. It thinks differently about its people, and it thinks differently about what kind of cultures it wants to create for people. And I think that's the part, what makes it interesting is that there's more openness towards diversity. There's more openness to pushing those envelopes and accepting different people for where they are and how they grew up, and really looking at them for the talent that they can bring to the company, as opposed to simply, oh, they fit this box that looks like it should when it comes into this company. And tech's very different in that. And I think if you look at even the history of kind of corporate America specifically, and even kind of what it's brought over to Europe in terms of these big tech companies, they really changed the face of how work looks for people. And we want that to be a sign that we're more inclusive to a lot different types of groups of people.
Now on that, I mean, the media tends to focus, and like this is our fault as much as anyone else's, the media tends to focus on the diversity when it comes to women, getting women into tech. But I mean, it's more than that, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. It's everything. So I think, we're actually just talking about this later today in our office, which is, what does diversity mean in EMEA versus what it means in the US, right? In the US, we have a focus on Native Americans, right? And that's not going to be as relevant in EMEA versus Asia when you think about diversity and what that means there. So we really try to take a holistic view of diversity. It's not just race, it's not just gender, it's not just LGBTQ, but it's also how people learn, it's how people process information at work, it's who they are underneath the surface, right? So we're trying to kind of broaden the definition of diversity in a way within each office and with each region, in a way that makes, that we signal to that real community that's around us and the one that we're functioning in, people feel like they can come and work at Dropbox and have a great career.
Enjoy this video? Click here to get the latest careers news and advice, and find us on social media.